What's going on, kinfolk? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys my curly hair journey. Most of you probably don't know, I didn't even start wearing my hair curly until I was about 23. So my whole curly hair journey was a little bit challenging for me, so I'm going to share it with you guys. This video is sponsored by Aquis. One of the biggest things in my curly hair journey that I just recently learned about was the importance of not keeping your hair wet for too long. Hydro fatigue is something that most people with curly hair don't even know about. I didn't really know much about it. The Aquis Rapid Dry Turban has been such an awesome product that I use. It's still wet right now because I used it today, but I use it every single time I wash my hair. You just stick it on your head and your hair fits right in there, and you can tie it up so it's out of your way, and it helps your hair to dry 50% faster than a regular towel. It allows your hair just to kind of rest in the towel instead of, you know, taking a towel and drying it out by twisting it, because your hair, when it's wet, is susceptible to hydro fatigue. This turban is made with a special wicking fabric called Aquatex. That's what prevents your hair from hydro fatigue. And hydro fatigue is the stretching and the swelling of wet hair that makes it vulnerable to frizz and damage. And because it secures around your head, it just allows your hair to just rest in the towel, like I said, and it's hands-free drying 50% faster and without all the breakage. So you can't really beat that. I love this thing and I use it every single time I wash my hair. So if you guys want to check it out, the link will be in the description box so you can get your own rapid dry hair turban, and this thing is awesome, so I highly recommend it. If you want to know more about my curly hair journey, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's take it way back. I am going to be inserting pictures so that you guys can see what my hair kind of looked like at different stages. So growing up, when I was little, my mom used to do my hair every single day. It always looked really cute, but she always put it up. Like, we didn't really wear it down very much. I don't know if she ever really tried. At that time, that was, I mean, gosh, I was born in 82, so by the time I was in school, it was like 89, and I don't think there are really good hair products at that time for hair like mine. So she always just put it up, used water and hairspray, and that was it. Always looked really cute, whatever, curly ponytails and whatnot. So she did my hair all up until it was 5th grade. And I remember we found a product, it was called World of Curls. If anybody has heard of World of Curls, let me know in the comments, because I used to use this stuff and I swear, like, I loved it. So I started doing my own hair, which was a big mistake, but I had to learn. Before I started doing my own hair, every day I literally would take my hair down, wet my hair, and just play with it. And like, I wanted to wear it down curly so bad. I never wore my hair down ever, so I wanted to wear it down so bad, but every time it dried up, it would get just really frizzy and really big, and it just didn't look nice. Plus, I was a really shy kid, so I definitely didn't want the attention, especially not negative attention, if it looks crazy. So I never did that, but I would always play with my hair and I wanted to wear it curly. So in 5th grade, we found this product and we tried it. And so I started wearing my hair half up, half down using World of Curls. And it was like, I think it was a spray and like a gel. I swear it was like a Jerry curl, but I felt like it looked pretty good. This is pretty much what my hair looked like all of 5th grade. And then, let me see, I think 6th grade, I didn't wear my, 6th grade I went to a new school, a lot of life changes. It was really challenging. So I just didn't really care about my hair that much. So I think I wore my hair in a bun almost every single day, pretty much. And didn't really care. 7th grade, I started caring a little bit more, but I would straighten my hair. I would use, I think I used, what was it? I think they still have it on the shelves too. Was it called Magic? It was like a pomade for black hair. So I would use that, put that in my hair, and then take a curling iron, thick curling, because flat irons weren't a thing, I don't think, at that time. At least I didn't know of any. I think, but that time most people used hot combs, but I never used a hot comb on my hair. I just used a big barrel curling iron, and I would just take the curling iron section by section and straighten out my hair that way. So I did that, I think 7th and 8th grade. And then in high school was when I started, I think I got my very first flat iron. It was like one of those thick ones, like those Hot Tools, like really thick flat irons. So I got one of those, and I still straighten my hair every day. The only time I wore my hair curly was when I pulled it back in a ponytail, and then the ponytail was curly, which was really cute. A lot of people I mean, everybody commented on how beautiful my curls were in the ponytail, but the thought of ever wearing my hair down curly was just not a thing. I think because curls get a lot of attention, and I was just a really quiet person. One, I didn't know how to work with my curls very much. I didn't really know what to put in them to make them look good and look PC without looking big and frizzy. But two, I didn't want the attention. I didn't want people staring at me, and usually like all the girls at school with like the gorgeous curly hair would get a lot of attention, and I didn't want that. So I just kept straightening my hair or throwing it in a ponytail and wearing a curly ponytail instead. Then, let's see, fast forward, I actually would get relaxers. I think, when was my first relaxer? I got a relaxer one time my mom permed my hair in 2nd grade, but it was just really mild. My hair was so long too, and then we just left it alone. It was still curly, but then I got it permed again. Oh, maybe it was middle school. I don't remember when, but anyway, I would get perms in high school. But my perms were really mild. I used a very mild perm relaxer, and it made my hair easier to straighten, but my curls still looked really beautiful. So I did that for a long time up until I was in beauty school. I went to beauty school through high school, so junior year, senior year, I went to beauty school. I would still get relaxers, and there was one time I got my hair really heavily highlighted. The pictures are terrible. Got my hair really heavily highlighted, so I was really light, and I dyed my all over color kind of like a medium brown, so it was a lot lighter. Hopefully there are pictures in here. If you don't see them, then I couldn't find them. But there's not too many of them. But I had like really chunky highlights. Then I dyed it black. My junior year, I dyed my hair black and let it rest. And then my senior year, it was not that much. No, it was my senior year. I remember it was early in senior year. Or was it junior? I don't even remember. It was either the end of my junior year or early senior year. I'm not sure which one, but I wanted more highlights. So the girls, this girl at beauty school, she did my highlights, but we were in a rush because the bus was coming and they were gonna take us home. So we didn't have a whole lot of time. So we had to hurry up, and she had to rinse my highlights out before they were done processing. So they were orange, they weren't blonde like I wanted them. So then the next day, she put more in and did it again, and my hair was so fragile. Oh my God. Like, my hair does not handle blonde really well. This last time around, it did better, but I still have a lot of breakage from it. But at that time, I didn't know what I was doing. I was letting one of my beauty school friends highlight my hair. She didn't know what she was doing, and she took forever. So like that, it just made my hair so brittle and so fragile. So I got the color that I wanted. I was happy with it, whatever. But then it was like maybe a month later, I had another friend who I was like, you know what? Like, she knows how to do this. I want another perm. So for white people, a perm is a curly perm and relaxer is straight. But black people, perm means straight. So those of you who didn't know that, that's what that is. I'm kind of using the terms both ways. But anyway, so after I got my hair highlighted and my hair was really, really brittle, about a month later, I wanted it relaxed. And so I asked my friend if she would do it, and she was like, yeah. So she does it. She rinses my hair, and OMG. My hair was literally this short. All on the top, all where she put all the highlights. It was horrible, and there was no way in the world that it could be hidden. So I was screwed. I'm literally about to go into my senior year, and I have no hair. My hair is like an inch long, if that, on the top. It was so sickening. I cried and I cried and I cried, and it wasn't my friend's fault. I asked her to do it. My hair was fragile. I never put my hair through that much chemical processing before, so I didn't even know how my hair would respond, but it all fell out. So it was just all short, just all on the top. It was horrible. So that whole summer, I'm like trying to figure out how the heck to style my hair. And from that point on, I was like, I will never, ever, ever get a perm ever again in my life. So I made a vow to myself after that experience that I would never get a perm again, and I didn't. So senior year was awful. My hair looked a hot stank mess. I had to like hairspray it down so flat and like brush it down. It just looked awful, and then stick it in like in a small bun. It was so bad. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. But I made it do. It was really a struggle. The whole entire year my hair looked a mess. My senior pictures, I think this all happened a week before my senior pictures too. So that was bad. I had to get extensions, like clip-in extensions for my senior pictures, and then I had to take a little hair and I had to do like, I hope I have those pictures. I'm gonna have to find those because I didn't ever get the senior pictures, but I have the proofs from them and they were terrible. Oh my God, I hope I have those. That was a mess. Then, let me see, I graduated, my hair started to grow out, it looked better, whatever, towards the end of my senior year. It was at least, you know, I could make it look better. And I worked at a salon too, so that was helpful. They helped me to kind of get my hair back into a good shape. But I still straightened it. I straightened it all the way up until I was 23. And I don't know what happened. I think I just decided I wanted to give it a try. I don't remember what kind of influenced me to want to do that, but I think I just decided I wanted to do something different. Oh, you know what it was? The guy that I was dating he was mixed. He had the most perfect hair, the most perfect curls. His hair was so beautiful, and his sister has the most beautiful hair. Like her hair is like super curly, but her hair is a little bit probably less coarse than mine, but her hair is so beautiful. And I was like, oh, like I can have my hair like this. They're mixed, I'm mixed, you know, we have similar hair. My hair is more coarse, but I could probably get it to do something similar. So I think it was them that influenced me to try wearing my hair curly. So I did. I ended up getting the same kind of gel that he used and started doing that. And I didn't really know what I was doing. My hair just, I was at a point to where my hair was straightened for so long. Like I used a flat iron so long, over and over again. I never wore my hair curly. So it had to learn how to recurl. It had to get comfortable, I guess, in its natural state again because it's been so stretched out and so processed with heat. So for a long time, my hair looked like a hot mess. And but I got so many compliments. I remember the first time I wore my hair curly was really hard because it gets a lot of attention. People weren't used to it on me, but people loved it. So I was like, okay, well, people are actually responding well. They like it, so I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep trying to make this work. And so I did. I kind of switched products. I used to use like a crap ton of gel. And here are just a few pictures of my hair over the years as I'm learning my hair, as it's kind of relearning itself after being, you know, heat processed for so long. I've tried different products over the years. I used to use like that really thick, heavy, like crystal ice gel, like in that huge giant tub from Sally's. That was like $6 for that huge tub. I used mousse for a while. I used a Canon mousse. You guys have seen like my first curly hair video. I used mousse. Then I switched over to just different products. You know, I've tried different products. My favorite though at this point in time, like I told you guys before, I always use It's a 10, and I use the Moroccan oil, the Marrakesh Moroccan oil, and the OUIDAD. Freaking love it. OUIDAD Heat and Humidity Styling Gel is my absolute favorite product to date in terms of styling products. So that's what I use now, and now I feel like my hair is doing really well. Like I said, it's kind of recovering from the blonde. I actually really love this color. I know you guys saw me get it done if you watched the vlogs. And she shadow rooted me, so she put dark in and then pulled it down and combed it so that I have kind of like a an ombre-ish thing going on, but more of like they call it shadow rooting. So it's dark in the roots and then light on the ends, and I actually really like it, especially with my curls. My hair is still growing out. I have a lot of little pieces, especially around my face, that are a lot shorter, and a lot of pieces up in here where my roots are really thick and my ends are really thin. So it's all recovering from the blonde. I never, ever recommend people going as light as I did with my hair because it is super damaging. So you have to expect your hair to need some type of healing process after you go that blonde for whatever amount of time, because it is incredibly harsh on your hair. If your hair is a little bit stronger, my hair is more fragile, very fine. My hair gets damaged a lot easier than some other people. So if your hair is really dense and a lot stronger than someone with fine hair, like I have a lot of hair, but my hair is really fine. So it's fragile. So blonde doesn't really do very well, although it did pretty well under the circumstances. I'm ready for my hair to be thick and lush again. So that's why I decided to go just a little bit darker, because I want my hair to be healthy more than I want it to be blonde. So healthy hair is very important, which is another reason why I love the Aquis system, because they're big on just taking care of your hair and not letting it break off. So the turban keeps your hair from breaking and stretching and all that while it's wet, which is really, really important. And I'm all about that, especially since I'm going through my own little healing process. But anyway, that's pretty much it for my curly hair story. It was a long process for me. It took a lot of trial and error and a lot of guts, because I am such a quiet person. I'm not as shy anymore. Now I don't care. People comment on my hair all the time and it doesn't bother me, but back then I wasn't as confident. I was just really quiet and really shy, very timid. So I didn't like a lot of attention. Not that I like a lot of attention now, but I'm more used to it. Whereas before, I just was like, oh, don't look at me, don't look at me. So I didn't want to wear my hair curly because of all the attention that it brings. If you're feeling kind of apprehensive about taking that step and wearing your natural hair, just go for it, man. Like, just go for it. So anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for my curly hair story. 13 years I've been wearing my hair curly out of 36 years. But it's been a really great journey. It's brought me a lot more confidence. I've learned so much more about my hair and about curls and how to help other people achieve the same type of curls. So many people don't know what to do with their curls, and that's normal. But you've got to trial and error, and then you'll figure it out, just like I did. So I guess that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, and help me to continue growing my family. Bye, guys.